Alright, so we got Archipelago first. Archipelago is pretty easy for a first one. I prefer cold reception as my first one. It's probably the easiest as WX78. And what you can do is you can suicide till you get it first and then just use it. But I wouldn't recommend doing that. I'd recommend just trying each time because otherwise it gets kind of dumb to play. It would be too easy if you just suicide each time. And if you didn't get it, suicide each time and didn't get it, that would be kind of annoying, right? So Archipelago is difficult because killer bees are son of a bitch. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna gather all the resources we can right here on this outer island. We need trees for fire. We need a torch, obviously. We're gonna equip this. There we go. Butterflies are great food in this mode. That's one reason why playing What's-Her-Face can be kind of difficult. The shitty thing about this game mode is you can end up with really bad level design, where you have to go through a bunch of islands to like get all the things, then go back through a bunch of islands to assemble it. We're just making sure we have enough food, and we want all these resources, basically. Especially the twigs. We'll need the grass, and flint's really good. If we can get one more, yeah, perfect. For a pickaxe. We can't get gold on this island. We want to eventually get gold so we can prototype some stuff for the next thing. Or at least have an alchemy engine ready to go. Alright. And time is not at all a concern. We're only limited by basically the amount of food we can possibly get. Which isn't a lot, by the way. So that's why we're gonna kind of stock up. And I want a hammer to eventually, not on this one. That's gonna be a good thing to have later, so. Food is good, food is good. Flint is really good. Alright, it's getting towards night. We're gonna follow this thing. We gotta be careful. We really don't want to run into any tentacles. So what I'm gonna do is, even though this armor kind of sucks, it's better than getting killed. So we're gonna throw that on. We'll get our ring thing right here. Look it up. And now what we need to do is there's not gonna be any more things in this island. Frog legs are really good. Fish, really good. Ah, damn it. I want a tentacle spike, and I want these guys to beat the tentacle. The reason food is so good in this mode is because food is basically, like I said, your time. Your only time constraint is food. Oh, he almost got me. Damn, no tentacle spike. Tentacle spike would be good. Since I can basically, what I can do is I can make a torch, and I can light shit on fire for nighttime, and that can get me through like basically every nighttime, just lighting stuff on fire constantly. All right, perfect. There's really no time constraint when it comes to that. I just need to make sure I have food. shit. Alright. We don't want these shitty foods. So we're gonna get tentacle spikes. Way more than we actually need. So that when we use them, it'll be fine. Oh, wow. I didn't think I was that close to him. Now we need to find the wormhole to get off this goddamn island. It's getting towards night. We can't use anything to show us the wormhole. It'll just be here somewhere. There might be multiple too. And I don't really like to explore around and like find the multiple wormholes before I leave. I'll pretty much just take the first one I find. Okay. Alright, going back towards the central island. I'm doing this like this to preserve my torch as much as possible. I basically want to light and change, so I can usually use 1 or no %. Oh shit. Oh god, I thought I heard tentacle coming out. Oh, these guys are gonna be annoying. Please leave me alone. Alright. Oh shit. Alright. Getting some sweet ass logs. Alright. Now I'm just getting through the last end of the night. Picking flowers is great for sanity. I forgot I had to do this. Alright, sanity's pretty close to full. Now we just basically want to leave this island. So we gotta look for this wormhole. Wherever it may be. Well, this is a pretty big first island, too. It's probably somewhere out here. Holy shit, that's a lot of tentacles. Yeah, this first island is huge, which is weird. Can I just take this out? Normally don't get this big. I just like to have this out just in case. I don't know. Like, there's not gonna be any more on this island, but you never know. Like, weird stuff happens. You also might get close to another island because they're actually, like, on the map. Another island's right here, and if it starts getting high when I'm over there, then I'll know where the artifact is on that island. Rare, it doesn't happen often, but it's better than having nothing out. So normally you don't spend a significant amount of time actually just trying to find the wormhole. Usually I find them pretty easily. Random tree is random, alright. Let's take it, though. When I get to a couple other islands, I can be able to get trees at night, definitely. But there's one island where there's no light, nothing to light on fire, so you absolutely need a fire at night for that island. And you don't want to stay on that very long because of that. These reeds would be great if, you know, you could prototype stuff, you could make paper or whatever for sanity, but you can't. And I could make like an umbrella if I could get pigskin, but there's a lot of stuff you're just not really going to have in adventure mode, depending on which map you get. In this map, there's not a lot we can make. Normally what you want to do is you want to prepare for other maps based on the map you get. So like if I got like a cold reception or a game is afoot or King of Winter, there'd be stuff I could do. But so that's the other island right there. And I can see the wormhole right there. This wormhole won't be that close, but I'm gonna get this area out. Maybe I can find it someday. If we don't, I mean, I could live here forever with all the food I could get from worms dying, but yeah, there's like literally no rush, basically. If you come back to this island, you can live here for like ever. The only thing you wouldn't be able to do forever is you'd eventually run out of light, theoretically, but that would take so long. Alright, look off, please. Okay, so no wormhole up there. Let's look down here and then go back around here. This is an odd start. Oh. Aha. I revealed it early on. It was right here. That was a waste of time. I was like, why? I normally find it in the first island. Why is it not right here? I just got a little bit of it with my map. Alright. We're gonna make a fireplace eventually, so we need this. Alright, now we need this. So, here's the thing. When we jump through the wormhole, we could end up in the middle of a killer bee biome. So we gotta be basically on our guard. I gotta listen. Okay, if you hear buzzing, time to panic, buddy. Like, immediately. So, we gotta find this thing so we can leave. And we'll set up camp with a fire near a bunch of gold stones so we can get those. We want enough to make an alchemy engine. And then we're going to prototype some stuff that we need. Okay, so we got another wormhole, which is good. I don't like having to go back. Not every island has 2 wormholes. Alright. So it's over here. And we'll go to that other wormhole after we get it. It depends on what it is, which thing it is. How we're going to handle it. It's probably down this way, because I haven't got to extremely high yet. Okay, perfect. This shit. So we gotta kill that bishop. We don't want to do it at night, though. Oh, that's trash. I didn't know none of these rocks were gold rocks. Well, I can't waste another fire, so. How many rocks do we need for an alchemy engine precisely? We need 6. We need 12 rocks. So we're going to get 12 rocks. I'm going to cook this and eat this to clear inventory space. And then we're going to cook these and eat most of these to clear inventory space. And then we'll build, tomorrow we're going to build our, get ready for our alchemy engine. We don't have enough wood, but we're going to get enough rocks and gold for it. Oh yeah, hella. And then we're going to kill these bastages. We can't get a football helmet in this one, so we don't have to worry about that. But one thing we can do... How many rocks did I say we need? 12? Alright, let's go find gold. Alright. One of the reasons we're playing WX is because you get gears in every scenario, because every scenario has a wooden thing, and every wooden thing is being guarded. Which means you get a stack of gears that you can take with you to everything, and the stack of gears means you can refill your sanity, your health, at any time, and it's absolutely ridiculous. It's ridiculous how good this is. Alright, so we basically can't build an alchemy engine, and we can't prototype one, so we're going to need an inventory slot for gears. I'm going to try and get this guy to follow me out here so I can kick his ass with this guy not watching. So I'm going to go for a hit after he goes like that, go for a hit after he goes like that. Alright. We out. There's 2 of them. Alright. They hit for a lot. Alright, we got him. And we don't need this one. See, because like right now you'd be sweating because you'd be like, oh shit. Alright, we'll come back with better armor and shit. Probably. Maybe. I don't know, actually. We'll get better armor. But I don't want to take a ton of damage right now because I can't make another suit of armor. If I ran out of armor and then jump to the next one, that's a killer beehive. That's bad news. So we know where this is, and we know how to get back to it, and we have enough gears to emergency save ourselves. There's 2 bishops over there to kill. There might be a rook that we can bait to run to the bishops, but I doubt it. There's usually 3 clockwork monsters. Okay. So we got a really good one. We got the desert with spider forest. Chester. Alright, so the thing about Chester is we don't want to put stuff we really need in him. Alright. I can build an alchemy engine now. And the alchemy engine will allow me to build backpack. Shit. And I can build a football helmet. It's down here somewhere. Where'd my thing go? It's extremely high over here. Those butterflies are good because the rain's gonna fuck with me like that. And now I'm gonna have to dry myself off. Try and dry myself off as much as possible. Other than that, I got plenty of food. Okay. be pretty dry. Alright, this shit was extremely high at some point. Maybe it's up here. When we get the pigskin one, we're gonna have to slam that shit down. Fortunately, we got fucking up on my face. Alright, I don't want to piss a bunch of spiders off. I don't need that. We can get wood. We could actually theoretically stay here infinitely, by the way, just because we can get tumbleweed for grass and use that grass to make straw rolls, and we can make a straw roll per day, which means we could keep a fire going infinitely. But we're not going to do that because that's dumb. Alright, I'm trying to triangulate this shit. It's extremely high over here, which means it's like right there. We don't want Chester pissing off all the spiders, too. During the day, we can get this thing easily, slip in without pissing off any of the spiders because they're all around that. I just don't want to waste my night, so let's find something we can do. Like I said, don't want to attack the spiders. Chester will just aggro them, so I'm gonna put him right here. Okay. Need a little bit more. I'm taking crazy sanity hits from being around this shit. Alright. But I'm gonna prototype stuff anyway, so. So let's go out into the middle of the goddamn desert. We're gonna hug a wall somewhere over here, because we'll get more tumbleweeds that way during the night. Right here is good. Build a fire. We get a backpack. We'll keep these creeps away. We'll wear this instead of this shit right now. Cut stone. 2, 3, 4. 4 boards. 2, 3, 4. 2 of these. And we got our alchemy engine. We do have enough rocks to get a hammer, I think, but we don't have enough of this. We need tumbleweed for that. So we can hammer that. Get some of the shit back that we got put into it. I don't actually need a backpack, but prototyping one's going to be super helpful because I don't know when the next time I would have a backpack, or I would have a science machine up. So in another scenario, I might make a backpack real quick in the beginning of the scenario to carry stuff. I don't need it right now, though. I actually can carry all my stuff on me. He's just extra stuff. And he's going to absolutely get destroyed the first time we come out in a killer bee biome. That's why I'm not going to give him any other things. And that's not the pig one, so we're solid with that. What I would want to do, though, is I'm going to grab the thing real quick, and then I'm going to kind of search around for a wormhole around the forest during the day, and then no reason to waste a torch because I'm pretty low on grass, and I don't see any tumbleweed tonight. We'll make it. There we go. Alright, just don't dick with the spider's webs, and you good. We still got plenty of butterflies, and we're also gonna get tons of other shit throughout this run. Alright, got the box thing. There's a spear here. We don't need spears. because we're above that. Spears are above our pay grade. But I do want this. There we go. Now, for all we know, oh, perfect. Those are like stacked on top of each other. For all we know, this is the only wormhole on this island. There's really no way to know without exploring it, and that's the annoying part about this kind of level is sometimes you don't know where to go. You can be like, oh, well, this wormhole goes here, that goes here, and then you have this weird thing where it's like there's a dead end, but you don't know if it's dead end, but you might not have found a wormhole on it. So that's why we try and explore each island. So see, there's another wormhole. There's never more than 2 on each island. Unless there is, and I don't know that, but I've never had more than 2. So going based on that evidence. And this one is near 2 spiders, which would be a shitty place to come out. Alright. Gotta listen. Okay. Whew. Beefalo. That's good. Weeds grab their manure. So we need one more thing, which means it's probably going to be in a killer bee biome. That's not good. This can help our fire at night. I have 2 logs. I can make a fire tonight, but I can also just light grass on fire. But I expect to be out of here, hopefully, if I can find another wormhole. Otherwise, it's going back to the first island. I do need some twigs, though, for this pig house. Unless this isn't the pig house. It could not be. Nope, farm. With twigs. Perfect. Okay. It's unlikely I'll get completely sunlocked and killed when entering the killer bee biome, so I can do it without armor on and then just pop my armor on if I feel like I'm going to get hit. But that's a little risky. But I want to keep my backpack if I can. Allow me to carry a little bit more stuff. I can also put it in Chester, but like I said, he'll get absolutely murdered. That's no use to me. This manure will basically be good for stoking the flames of my fire. That's about it. See, like, this is actually kind of warming up. Medium. Which is good. That's what I was talking about. Medium. Alright. That means when I go on that island, I'll already know kind of where it is. It's right over there. Should be, at least. This might be the only wormhole on this island. I only have like 1 fire left right now, so... Plenty of grass, though. Okay, yeah. So we're good on this island. Just gonna do one last run around. Make sure. The first island might have another wormhole. I really don't know where it's gonna be. And that's why you gotta kinda explore a bunch. Unless it's down here. I did not think down here was as big as an area as it was. Now I could kill these guys for beefalo fur and make a beefalo hat. How much space do I have in my inventory? Alright. Alright, there we go. Perfect. Alright. Now I just need more fur, which means I need a razor, which I don't have. But I can kill more beefalo. I want to find lone ones. They're easier to kill. But this will do. Alright. Ready? Oh, what the fuck? Why are they so out of sync like that? I want them to be in sync. But they're like... 1, 2, 3. Alright. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright. That's annoying. It's alright. I got butterfly wings to eat. Looks like we have to fire down tonight. I don't need these anymore. I have enough axe to be fine. I don't need this anymore. Might as well not like throw it away. Might as well put it in Chester. I believe it's like what, 12? 12 probably. For that. And now I have enough food to get me till forever, so... And the first scenario, it usually can be the longer one. If you're preparing for the rest. God damn it. Move out of my way. You could take 4 things with you each scenario. You want to choose wisely. Gears is always a pile, unless you use them all up, which try not to. Alright. I only need one of these. Let's get some manure in you. Alright, perfect. I can carry a little bit more beefalo fur. I just want to find a lone beefalo to murder, so I don't have to deal with that whole bullshit I was just dealing with. You look like a great candidate. Ah, man, you have friends. I could call him with the horn and move him over. If I have to, I will do that, but if not, I'll probably just find a lone one. I'm not gonna find one, am I? There's a lone pile of poop. Nope. These guys are good food, though, right? So that means I can last for a very long time on this island, just because I eat all of them. All right. What we do is we're gonna lead this guy away from the pack. This guy. Nope, this guy came along with them. He was within range. Okay. Nope, that guy came along too. I don't want to fight 3 beefalo at once. It's going to be annoying. Do I even know how much it takes? It takes 8. I don't know why I was doing any of this. Consider me retarded, please. I should have just looked at it. I figured you wouldn't be able to look at it without an alchemy manager. Do you actually need an alchemy manager, or can I do science machine? Science machine. Pretty dope. When I go back through that other island, I will just prototype this. instead of carrying around both the things. And now, that way, if I get King of Winter or Cold Reception, or even the game is afoot, which is 3 of the scenarios that are kind of winter, then I'll be pretty set. Alright, let's continue to explore this. So the outer reaches can't have wormholes, though, right? Of islands that have outer reach things. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Sometimes you get funky spawn stuff, but normally they're on the inside. Like, that's why I was so confused with the first island, because normally you just don't run around in the swamp. But sometimes it's one out there, but usually it's on the green part. And these two are, like, kind of on the outside, which is weird. And usually there's only 2 or 1, but sometimes there's 3. I don't know the rules for every spawn algorithm because I haven't looked them up. I can only go based off what I've seen. So, take it with a grain of salt. We do need one more thing, which would be the crank thing. And that one has a pig house next to it, which is very important because the pig house is going to allow me to get some pig skin when I hammer it. It's gonna give me head armor, which I want. Excuse me. I got plenty of logs, don't care. I just don't want to run on the web to slow myself down. Flip. Flip. Chester. Come on. Chester's all stuck up. He's all stun locked. If I can get them to not kill Chester, that would be preferable. Alright, so it's here. There are 2 here, they're here. 1 here, here. I'm gonna check the rest of here and then murder those people. Probably. We have the fur in here. And then we got this. Perfect. Is there anything else that... I'm definitely going to need to make that, so I might as well prototype it. A straw roll. Nah, man. I could. We good. And I usually don't make stuff like the hammer until I can. The only reason I prototype the rope is to keep my sanity up, but I don't need to prototype the hammer, so I'm not going to do it. And I'm wearing this on my head to conserve space, but I don't need to right now, so might as well not. Where's my clicky thing? I could make a top hat, too, if I wanted to. With all the silk I could get from killing a bunch of spiders. But I think that'd probably be a waste of time. So let's not. Let's say we did. Now we can explore this. For a possible other wormhole. Finding the wormholes is the difficult part. Other levels are a little easier to find stuff because you don't have to look for wormholes. You have to look for the pieces. The pieces, the divining rod will help you with that. Legit? I guess. This is a little scary. We're going to have to come back here. He's our mobile chest. The stuff we don't need goes with him right now. We don't need a rope. I have to do this. It's not good to jump in the wormhole right before night anyway. You could have some bad stuff happen from that. And we'll grab another fireplace. Alright. How much rocks do we have? It's gonna be plenty. I'll try and get some wood when I go through. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually prototype another alchemy engine, or not prototype, store one. You keep your stored buildings. I think I'm not 100% on that one. And I might be able to get grass. No, is there not any grass in the other one? I don't want to go all the way back there. Because I was going to say I just made that fire dicked with my grass. I need to make some stuff. The hammer. I don't have the hammer. But I need one. And there will not be any grass in that biome. So, the first island had grass, which is here. So we're going to go back real quick, even though we're going to lose some sanity from doing so. I don't know, man. This is risky. Anyway, I cut it. Jumping through wormholes too much is negative for your sanity, and I don't want to go insane at the wrong time. I do have a bunch of gears, and I will absolutely eat one, because it's going to upgrade my health. But let's just see what happens. You never know what island is. It's probably killer. Okay, no killer bees. Perfect. No idea what that was responding to when I was standing here. If we're here, what the hell is this like connected to here somehow? Or is this like a dead-end island? It has to be, right? Because I got the signal when I was on the side of the island. It could be two islands that are connected that just have no and I can fight shadow creatures, and I probably would like to actually to get my sanity up, because that's a free way to get my sanity up. Yeah, so what we might have here is we might have an island that doesn't have anything on it, or just has a wormhole. This is what I was talking about. It's like kind of a fucking maze. So I got all the things really quickly on the other islands, and it was looking like, oh yeah, this is easy. And then you have to spend days and days going through other islands, like looking for the other stuff. And it can get a little frustrating. Because, like you saw with that other wormhole, if you don't uncover every inch, sometimes you like miss a tiny wormhole. Like it doesn't appear on your map because you don't have it fully revealed and you didn't see it through the corner of your eye. We're gonna hope it doesn't get to the point where we're just looking for the tiny little details of a wormhole. Granted that there's 10 on the island with that thing. Yeah, well, I know the thing's not on this island, first of all, so I don't need to look for it. But I do, oof, that was bad. I do need to make sure that there's no wormhole here, or I would have to come back. Then I'll have to explore that other island, the rock one, and then I can't do that again because I only have enough fire for one night because my grass, which means I would have to go back to either the first island or the savannah. Since I have a torch, I can go back to the first island with safety. Like here, I could spend the night here with the 20% torch easily. Not that I couldn't spend the night anywhere with the 20% torch, I just have to blink it, but I don't want to like crazy drop my sanity like that overnight. Alright. So it doesn't look like there's anything cool here. So which means we're going back to the other island to explore that. And we'll probably end up fighting some shadow creatures too. To make matters more fun. Explore the rock island. That's why sometimes you might want to fully explore an island before leaving. It's gonna make it take longer to do all this stuff, but you do have the benefit of maybe not having to double back like I am. Okay, so We're pretty confident that there's nothing on this island. We're gonna bottom our sanity out right now. And I'm going to, this guy's trying to stick with me. I need 2 gold. Alright. More is good, though. Tall birds. Still exploring, still going insane. I can end it any time by eating gears. That's why I grab those gears right away. That's why you're going to carry a stack of gears with you through the entire goddamn mode. And you should only use them if you really need to. Don't just be like, I'm not going to get food. I'm just going to use the gears because they're a lifesaver. So like something like here, I could, honestly, this could save my life. But probably won't. Okay. Now I can prototype a ton of gold shit if I want to. I don't need to, so I probably won't, but... What is that? It's niter and... that? Yeah, okay. Prototyping one of those would be good, just because that gives us, sanity to prototype, and it's a light we can store. Alright, rain will give me light for the night, but I don't want to be walking around in the blinky light that's going to be made by that. Because I don't want to get nailed by a shadow creature. Even though I have armor on. Yeah. It's kind of dumb that we have to just kind of walk around like this. I'm basically going to fully restore my sanity when I like eat this gear almost. Not fully, but it's going to go to about 60, so... Alright. Guy will lose interest in me, probably. No. Okay. Sitting next to the fire is also kind of drying me off. Need that, probably. Okay. So one thing I could have done before and I didn't do, and it's kind of weird that I didn't do, and I'm going to do now, is I could just drop my stuff off at the wooden thing. I mean, like, you have to come back to it. So anything that you think you're going to take to the next world, just drop it off. So all these things, I'll drop off, and I'll make my alchemy engine, and then I can prototype some stuff if I need to. I don't know what I would prototype. A spear is something I want to prototype. I can't make one now, though. But, like, once again, you can make a weapon without a science machine. I'm going to kind of take a tentacle spike with me, unless I find something really, really cool, like a walking stick, which there's just literally no way that's going to happen. But you never say never. Maybe the game fucks up and puts a set piece in that's not allowed in the map. In that case, I would take that. I could use my other pig skin to make an umbrella. I typically don't use umbrellas because it makes it so if I get struck by lightning that I don't get overcharged, and I want to get overcharged from getting struck by lightning. Can you not be a dildo? So like in something like a cold reception, normally people who play WX, they'd make an umbrella as like a crucial resource so they don't die from the rain, but like eat butterflies, you'll be fine. And the sanity, who cares? I'm gonna have a stack of gears, it's gonna be fine. If you're playing with other characters, you have other ways to deal with stuff. So if you're playing with someone like Wilson, you won't have a stack of gears to cure everything that's ever been wrong with you. So that's fine. I could have taken that guy's egg. I was so close to it. That means he's a shitty parent. Man, it's really just drizzling. I'm not really taking rain at all. Okay, so like what I was saying was, there's this bishop guy that I don't want to fuck with right now. Hey, what's up? Basically what you do is just drop this stuff over here. Alright, so it's becoming very clear to me that there's no other wormhole on this island. Which means now I have a decision to make. Where the fuck do I go look for a wormhole? Which is not a decision that's fun. I could find a co-elephant if I wanted to. Yeah. So I fully explored that. There's nothing there. There could be something here, which is where I'm going next. And then if that's not it, I have to go to the original island, though I have mostly explored that. So I doubt there's anything there, but there could be like a wormhole like right here. So we're going back to this island to see. But first, what we do is we go like this. We can make regal tools. There you go. Now I can carry more stuff. I thought that was like, on my map it looked like another wormhole. It's like, was there like two wormholes stacked on top of each other? That'd be crazy. In any case, what does he have that I might need? I won't need that. A manure for a fire, sure. I don't need that. I don't need this. I don't need that other tentacle spike. I don't need any of this. Okay, so we good. Just had to check. Oh man, I took all this damage. What will I ever do? There we go. Alright. One kind of big thing right now is I actually don't have enough grass to make a fire. So we're gonna grab some if we can. These guys are gonna get super pissed. But I want grass. Ah, fuck me. Alright. They ain't budging on that. I'll come back in a little bit. I can light cactus on fire for the night, actually. Or I can find tumbleweed. Alright, didn't explore down there, which is just regrettable. Because now I'm going to have to go all the way back down there. Alright, perfect. Maybe there'll be gears in it. Such a low chance of that happening. But wouldn't that be crazy? Imagine if it was like right there. gonna have to fight so many shadow creatures from how insane I'm gonna go going through every wormhole 10 times. Hey, bunghole. Hardened rubber bung. For bung holes. Bunghole plugger. It's okay, because I'm gonna be completely sane after I prototype everything. When I get to the last, when I'm done. Theoretically, there's so much stuff you could find on this island. Or this stuff. If you were to, like, just set up base here and farm stuff, it'd be a total waste of time, because half of it you don't need for adventure mode, but it'd be kind of cool if you, like, made, like, a whole base of everything. Like, you got green gems and all kinds of crazy gems, and then made, like, a shadow manipulator. It'd be kind of cool. They'd be interested to see, like, what kind of mega base could you make in adventure mode. You'd obviously want to gather any resources that you could from other worlds that you need, and then go to hope you get 2 worlds, which is like paradise, by the way. You can, like, survive in 2 worlds forever easily. Perfect. Let's dry myself off a little. When I go through, I'm going to be insane, which is going to be difficult because there might be killer bees. But what does the guy do to get uninsane on this island? There's really not much. I forgot to bring rocks with me. Rocks are important to making a hammer. Let's kill this dude. So I'm gonna be insane anyway, so I'm just gonna go get some rocks. I suppose what I could have done is not go crazy minimalistic about stuff and had just brought some flint in case I need it, but crazy oversights is kind of like what my thing is right now in life, I guess. So we good with that. Alright, peace. Flying out all that I care, because I'm literally going to jump through 3 wormholes in quick succession. Now, what I could also do right now is I could just eat what I'll probably do is I'll jump through this wormhole, go get my stuff, jump back through the wormhole, go jump through this wormhole, and then immediately eat a gears. Because, like, I know I like to say, like, don't just rely on your gears, but I'm going to get, like, 6 more, so it's not a big deal. The alternative would be to just beat the shit out of some of these guys. But it will only get me, like, above 30 if I do that. And I don't want to just be above 30. Alright, so we're gonna get this shit done. Cool. I need 1 more grass. I want to make a fire for the night. But I also need logs anyway. If this is the killer bee one, I'm going to light everything on fire, though, so be prepared for that. What if it's, like, not? What if it's just, like, another rock one? That would suck. I suppose I would have to figure some other shit out, too. Fuck off. Let's get a safety tree. That is, I can build a fire. Hell, let's get 2 safety trees. Enough for 3 fires. I guess that pissed them off. Oh, fuck. Whatever. That was like one hit from going down. What is my life? I didn't even bring another axe. I have 0 sanity, so I'm not gonna lose any sanity from jumping through this wormhole. Look at all the meat I have. I don't need that nightmare fuel. I can't use it for anything because I'm not gonna build this shit. Okay, so bees. All right, cool. We're gonna do it this way. All right. Let's learn a little bit about this one. This is the shittiest thing in the world because sometimes you'll land, the wormhole will be like right there. So what you do is when you jump in the wormhole, open your ear holes wide, and if you hear buzzing, you immediately need to be like watchful of the direction you're in, and then you might have to run in a direction like really quickly. Other than that, this is great sanity for free. So screw what I said about using gears. I'm not wasting gears on this. Though I can actually go up higher because I did actually eat some gears, so my max sanity is 114 now. Nice. So like that, that's a trap and a half. These guys hit hard and they come out like for fucking no reason. And you can have that horde on you when you come out of the portal, and they will stun lock and kill the shit out of you. So you know what you do? Fuck you. So this is the strategy for this level, is you find something on the edge and you just start lighting shit on fire, and eventually it'll catch all of them on their shit on fire. Right, so where the fuck did I know it was? Oh, I knew it was over here, right? Yeah. Let's go this way. It's this way. Clearing. Hey, what's up? I need your shit. This would be helpful too. So let's grab this. I don't need this manure anymore. Thanks, dude! Oh yeah, sorry about your place, but I really don't care. Yes! Fuck off! I just needed that. Now I can make, whatever it's called. Shit. Bees. What's the fastest route? Just like that, I guess. Oh, also, these motherfuckers will hit you while you're jumping into the wormhole. So make sure they're far away from you. Because you can get hit while jumping in a wormhole. They gotta be far enough away from you. So, like, about this distance. Perfect. Now we head back. And I'll be pretty close to full health. I could have actually been almost full health if I ate all those flowers, but I'd have to sit there fucking eating flowers like an idiot. And I want to get back here before night. That way I can go over to my science machine. That's where I'm going to build my fire. And spend the night building all the stuff I need to build, getting ready, and then I'll go murder everyone in the morning. Pretty successful first level. Nothing bad happened. It took a little longer than I expected because of the weird wormhole shit that we had to deal with. Like, there being 3 on this island, and like 3 on that island, and none on that island, and 1 on that island, and that's what you have to deal with Archipelago. It's kind of all funky. There's like these 2 like rings. I don't know. There's a lot of... It's weird. I would say this is very middle of the road when it comes to difficulty. shit, man. Might as well grab this. Fuck. There we go. So I did that. Okay, I'm gonna get all my sanity back from prototyping stuff, so not a big deal. Let's grab that. Already fixed. We're gonna do. What do we need? Fight science. That's what we need. Fight science. I need this. I need that. I would like these things, please. You could keep all that. That's good. Alright, so first of all, football helmet for yeah. Second of all, umbrella for yeah. Fridge. Yeah, that's pretty funny. I can make a fridge. I'm not going to waste gears to make a fridge, but I can. I could make that. That would actually have a use to make it. I could place it and burn it if I had nothing to burn for the night. So I might actually do that if it ends up being necessary. Alright. So pickaxe and shovel are more important than that. And I guess I can't really make anything else. So, how many boards do I have? I don't have enough to do that. Okay, cool. And that. I don't need the stone segments. Flooring. Alright, perfect. Alright. Now we go here, we make another. And we go like this. Now we have this. Eat a bunch of these steaks. Yummy, 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 yummy. Beefalo hat for next time. This for next time. Don't need the pile of gold. Don't care. Don't need the rocks. Don't care. Don't need that. Don't care. Don't need the axe. Pickaxe. Alright, so I'm going to pick up my 4 things. And I want tentacle spike. I want my football helmet. And I want this. Boom. Done. And perfect. These guys are coming. That will end my run for today, because what I'm going to do is have to finish by today, basically. I'm going to run through here, and then these jackoffs are going to kill this guy. Oh shit, I'm not wearing my grass armor. I want to wear both, obviously. I have the whole day to do this, so I might as well kill all of them. And I guess it's only going to be probably 1 hound, but I can aggro him onto this dude. Wait a second, there we go. I suppose I can also just beat the shit out of him, because I have plenty of armor. Oh shit, there's 2 of them. Perfect. There we go. Thank you. Oh shit, he was like on me. Whatever. Wow, I'm actually taking a good amount from that. That's a surprising amount of damage. Perfect. I am full. Full of gears, too. Right? 7 gears. Weapon, armor, things to deal with the cold. Activate. And then we're going to go to the next world. And then that'll be our next segment. And we press continue. Thanks for watching this Let's Play. Tune in next time when I complete Adventure Mode Chapter 2, or check out some of my other videos. I play a lot of Sunless Sea and Darkest Dungeon, and those videos are awesome.